people get involved in your campaign. They say, you know what, I love this woman. I love what she's doing. She's fighting for us. This is John Villarreal reporting for Conservative New Media.
Conservative New Media peeps, what's up? Wow, this was explosive. We saw Bobby Lashley basically gas out, and I think wuss out, and get beat by a dude. I don't even know the dude's name. He's some firefighter dude or whatever. No disrespect. He fought a good fight. I know the guy's 8-1, and Mike Whitehead was training with him, whatever like that. I just saw this in HD on Showtime. It's like, whoa, bro. I mean, Bobby Lashley, he's looking all buff, and he's good. And I like Bobby Lashley, but man, this proves two things. Number one, you've got to have more than just wrestling. You can't just take a guy down there and kind of hold him down there and throw some pretty weak ground and pound, right? There were so many different things. I mean, if Lashley knew anything about jiu-jitsu, he had arm bars there, he had shoulder, he had all kinds of things he could have done. He could have even thrown on the choke like Brock did. I mean, it just, like, I don't know what he was doing. And number two, we said it before, we'll say it again. You know, Bobby, gee, I don't know what you're doing, in my personal opinion, to get that pumped up, okay? But you need to stop doing it because you're way too big. You need to cut 20 pounds like yesterday, dude, like immediately. All that muscle is taking up way too much oxygen. You can't move, you can't punch right. I mean, and the thing that's most depressing, especially for a guy that was such a great wrestler, is, man, you showed no heart. You wussed out so bad, and then you took off out of the ring. I mean, you know, ooh, little blood, my, so what? I bled all. Who cares, dude? You gotta power through that stuff. I mean, you just that's when I see it. See, that's what I love. You know, wrestling fighting guys that are all super pumped up like that. When I see a guy that's all pumped up like that, powerlifting, whatever, like that, and I know in my personal opinion, I have my own personal opinion about how they got that way and what's going on, and I know that they're so mentally weak. You know, it's one thing to do whatever. It's another thing when you're that extreme. In my opinion, you're just mentally dependent on being that extreme, and you're doing whatever it takes to get that extreme. And it just is like, you know, the bottom line is Bobby Lashley is no Brock Lesnar. Paul, what did you see in this fight, and where does Bobby Lashley go from here?
Well, we just want to give an update here. I guess there was word that Bobby Lashley left the arena, I guess, on a stretcher.
Wow.
And apparently Bobby Lashley's wife tweeted something like, we got some bad news, and so, you know, pray for Bobby.
Wow.
I don't know what happened to him, you know, but you know, he left the ring. Okay, he was all right when he left the ring. He didn't want to be interviewed. Bobby Lashley, what you said was good there. His whole thing is, you know, take you down, ground and pound. It's kind of, I guess, like a Brock Lesnar approach, except that, you know, he certainly doesn't have Brock's gas tank.
No.
I mean, as you said, he needs to lose weight. His muscle is taking too much oxygen, and he just, you know, at the end of the second round there, Griggs just kind of, Chad Griggs, the guy, he just kind of hung around. Lashley tired out. I know some people were complaining because the referee took him out of the mount, but he wasn't doing anything. He was dead tired. You saw after he got pulled off there and went into one of the little corners there of the octagon, he was done. Just Chad Griggs kind of seized on it and just pounded him out.
Dude, I'm the one that doesn't like them restarting people when they're on the ground. I think if you're on the ground, you're on the ground. You need to do what it takes to get out of that position. I don't think they should hardly ever, if ever, restart people. I don't like that anywhere. And, you know, in my opinion, the UFC is one of the worst at doing that. I don't like any of that type of stuff. However, I gotta say, in this case, it would have made zero difference. Okay, there was 20 seconds, 30 seconds left in the round, maybe 40 tops. Lashley wasn't doing anything at that point. The guy on the bottom was defending himself. Griggs was defending himself really well. So then they go to the third round, and it would have been, you know, Brock Lesnar versus Carver all over again, meaning that Lashley had nothing left. He had nothing left. Nothing he had done at that point was really putting Griggs in any serious danger. And Bobby Lashley, I don't know what's the problem with Bobby. Hopefully he's okay. And, you know, we definitely, our thoughts and prayers go out to him. Yeah, look, dude, I like Lashley a lot, but he just needs to up his game a lot more. And you know, he put on a wussy performance. He left under his own power. He looked okay, so I don't know what's going on with him. But I mean, you know, I know this, you know, Bobby Lashley overall, he might look all pumped up. He doesn't look healthy to me. That's all I'm just going to say about that. So, this was crazy though. It was shocking news. Griggs was put in there as an opponent, and the guy was tough. He's a part-time fighter. He's a firefighter, whatever. He came in there. He took care of business. So, the news is Bobby Lashley loses. He loses by referee stoppage. And I want to know from you guys, how surprised are you about this? And where does Bobby Lashley go from here? How damaged is his credibility now in MMA? Do you want to give him another chance? Who do you want him to fight? What should he do? And which camp should he go with? Hit me in the comments below. Subscribe above. I am John. That is Paul. This is Conservative New Media. And we will see you next time.